That's what we're after. There we go. Hey everyone, Troy Peterson, Mr. Bluegill, and welcome to another episode of On the Water with Mr. Bluegill. And today I'm going to go out, check some spots out on Winnebago again before the big holiday week coming up. I'm getting a lot of questions, guys wanting to know how the landings are, how the ice is, can I drive out. The biggest thing is ice is really never 100% safe. The guys are driving out in some of the bays out on Lake Winnebago. Lake Poygan, they're driving off at Nofke's. A lot of trucks. We've had probably anywhere 13, 14 inches of ice out on Poygan. Out on Winnebago, out in the main basin, I found anywhere from 6 to 10 inches all the way up to 13 to 14 inches. And from what I'm hearing, according to the Otter Street guys, is that there is some open water over by Quinny. So just be safe, you know, four-wheeler, snowmobile, pretty much after this week with all this big snow we're supposed to get, looks like our travel is going to be pretty limited to begin with. But before I head out, I'm just going to transfer some rods into my striker bag out of the Advantage rod holder here. We got the D&H custom rods we're going to put to use, go try and catch some bluegills and perch here and see what we can do. So stick with us, we'll catch some fish, show you what we're doing, and see if we can't help you guys out. Well, I don't know if you can tell or not, but it's blowing pretty hard out here in Winnebago today. And normally all I do is I fish off my snowmobile with my striker suit on, and I'll stay plenty warm. But the problem is with this wind, trying to find these panfishes, I'm not going to really be able to see the bite very well. So I brought the Flipmo along, and as you can see now, if you remember video 2 back, I showed you guys the lake runner. And this is what it looks like basically set up. I'm going to drop this down to the ice. You can see right now it's hooked up to the snowmobile. And watch real quick, I'll show you how it drops down. You don't have to take the shack out of the sled. It'll drop down to the ice. We can drill our holes and begin to fish. So there you go. You know, pretty easy. When we want to hit the lake again, I usually just flip her back over, raise the sled up, and take off. But something cool. It'll be really nice once we start traveling a lot, getting out into the main basin, not having to worry about beating up our sleds. But that's the new lake runner. You know, last year Eskimo came out with their hyper coil on their Shark series of augers. And hurting my shoulder this last summer, having to really pull on an auger would not be a very good thing. But with this hyper coil, I don't care how bad your shoulder is, turning this thing over and starting is pretty easy. You're basically just giving it a nice steady pull and it'll start it for you. Left hand, you don't want to really jerk it, just give it a nice pull and she'll fire right up. We got a lot of snow coming, and one of the things that probably all of us hate is scooping out the ice or the snow out of the holes. You know, a lot of people got the old little dippers or the big dippers or just the plain plastic scoops. Well, to prove a point here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to kick all my snow back down into the hole, and I'm going to show you a new product from Deep Freeze, some local guys here in Wisconsin that the fastest ice scoop probably ever made. What I'm going to do here is real quick show it to you. This is for the 8-inch. They make a 6, an 8, and a 10. And I'm going to shove this thing down the hole. And it's as simple as that. My hole is clear. The best thing really for us ice anglers, that especially now that we're going to start getting a bunch of snow, this is going to save a lot of time and make your day a whole heck of a lot easier. But check them out, This is the ice skimmer from Deep Freeze. Hey, that's a rougher right there, guys. Look at that, nice bluegill. Yeah, I'm in about 7.5, 8 feet of water, and what I did is I just I went off on my own. I left the crowds, guys fishing over by Nicolay and over by Siloam, and I went and fished some spots that I marked this fall out in the lake a little bit further, where I found some good transitions of some weed lines and some gravel bars, and I set up, and here we go. We haven't been here but 5 minutes, and we already got a nice, probably 8.5 inch bluegill. Good start, and let's catch some more. Now what I'm using today, I've got my custom-made D&H rod here. This one, we're trying to figure out if we're going to call it the Mr.Bluegill or the Pansy. So chime in, let me know what you think. And what we've done is we've taken one of his custom noodle rods, modified it a little bit. We've got an awesome backbone, a very nice fast tip, but then we've also put the titanium spring bobber on the end. So, so for the guys that really can't see or feel, that want to watch, even a really light bite, that spring bobber is going to help. And if you don't want to use it, then we'll just run our line through the end guide and just use it as a noodle rod. But so far, the little bit of testing I've done with it this week, I'm very impressed, and I know he loves making them. So give Dusty a call and tell him you want one of the Mr.Bluegills. For jigs, what I'm using today, the Check Eye custom jigs and spins. I've got the purple and glow. It's a little bit cloudy day. It's kind of a dark, overcast day, so I wanted something that'll give me a little bit more brightness down under the water. And just using a waxy, getting the waxies from over at Fishtails here in Oshkosh, and he's got some nice fresh bait that picks them up, and seems to be working fine. But I'm gonna get my jig back down and see if we can't catch some more. All right, so here's the deal. I've got a lot of fish down there, and I know some of them are shad, but the bluegills, perch, or whatever they may be, just aren't coming up and hitting my bait. I'm gonna drop the Aqua-Vu down, and I just want to take a real quick minute here and just talk about this, the Aqua-Vu. I'm using the micro. They do have right now a rebate going where any purchase of the Aqua-Vu micros, you're gonna get a cigarette lighter adapter charger and a free padded soft case. I don't know exactly how long that runs for, but you'll have to look at the retailers or go to the website and check that out. But I'm going to drop the Aqua-Vu down and see what we see, and hopefully we can get some footage too. We'll press record and record it and play it back on here. As you can see, we've got a lot of shad down there. That's why these cameras are such a valuable tool, because guys can be out fishing and you see them on your locator and it may look like it's coming up to your bait, but as you can see by how many shad there are, you can't tell the difference if it's coming up to your bait or just swimming through when there's that many fish. So I didn't really see much for the panfish. I seen one crappie, but I'm gonna hang it out just for a minute or two here. And then I think what I'm going to do is probably move to some deeper water and try and get away from these shad. Well, today was one of those days, not a catching day. I thought we'd have a great day right away, drilling in, catching that first bluegill, but lo and behold, we must have been the only ones swimming around. A lot of perch, a small little perch, and a lot of shad is all I found the rest of the afternoon. So we'll take this one as a loss. Can't win them all, I guess. But we'll be back out, next couple days, shooting more video, and we'll show you guys as soon as we run into something hot. Don't forget, follow me on Facebook. I'm doing reports every day, and also the text messaging service. You guys got cell phones, text hot bite to 555-888, and as I find some good fishing, I'll send you guys some messages. Gift certificates, I've got gift certificates available, still plenty of dates open for the winter. If you guys want to get somebody, or a nice gift for friends, family, or whatever, give me a holler and I'll set you up with some gift certificates. And Christmas Day, if you guys want to fish Christmas Day and you need someplace to get bait, Corey over at Fishtails in Oshkosh on Highway A, right there by Asylum. He says he's going to be open all day, so stop in and bring him a present or something. I'm sure he'll appreciate that. Otherwise, we're giving away a trip. If I can reach 2,500 likes here, I'd love to give a trip away before Christmas. I'm getting pretty close, and I appreciate all the help you guys have been giving, and you know, it'll pay off. I'll help you guys out any way I possibly can. Till the next video, if I don't see you guys or talk to you guys before Christmas, Merry Christmas, and we'll see you guys on the water. Good luck, have fun, stay safe, and we'll catch you guys next time.